Hi everybody, John here. Today we're going to have a bit of fun. So a few years ago we released a video where I was playing this lovely Strat here, my Dale Wilson #1 59 master built Strat, where I basically, in the video, I played through two different sets of pickups. One, the set that's in here right now, which are the MF Guitars SRV #1 Lone Star Series pickup. And then later on in the video, I switched over to a new set of pickups that we've just been working on called the JC Limited Edition pickups. So in that video, we basically asked you guys to tell us which one was your favourite, and we didn't reveal in the video kind of which one was which, and we was going to do a kind of a follow-up video at the time. And the reason we didn't reveal at the time, because we just didn't want anyone to be biased towards like a pickup that they already had or anything like that. We just wanted it to be like a complete unknown, so everyone just kind of like trusted their ears and made a decision that way. So as time went on, we didn't make another video, but we're doing it today. I know it's kind of really late, etc, etc, but we're here now. We're all busy, come on. So let me give you a little bit of background about both the pickups. So in this guitar, they're the ones that I've been playing, and anyone that's seen me play that guitar on Instagram or any of the other places where that guitar's been seen, they are the original pickups that we worked on with Mark Foley. So they are the SRV #1 pickups from the Lone Star series. These were a set of pickups that Mark designed. Basically, we just started talking on Instagram, and he said, look, I know you like Stevie Ray, I know you like vintage style Strat pickups. I think I found the set. I found the set that's going to do it and going to give you that ultimate Stevie tone. So he basically sent me those pickups. They went in the guitar, and then, you know, however many hundred sets of pickups later that we've sold from Mark, I still absolutely love them. And I feel absolutely no need to ever want to change the pickups in that guitar. It just sounds absolutely fantastic and does everything that I kind of wanted it to. If we kind of rewind back a couple of years, Mark came over to basically measure the pickups and reverse engineer the pickups on the John Mayer Black One Strat that one of our friends from the store owns, which became our Untitled series pickups, which you've probably seen us advertise. And at the same time, while Mark was here, he measured the pickups on my 2004 John Cruz SRV #1 tribute guitar. And the pickups in that John Cruz #1 tribute Strat were from when the Fender Custom Shop, John Cruz, Mike Eldred, Jimmy Vaughan all got together and took the original #1 guitar apart, and they basically reverse engineered the pickups. They took all the detailed notes, etc, etc. And the result of those findings became the pickups that are in that John Cruz #1 tribute Strat. So fast forward. So when Mark was here, he got my Strat and he basically reverse engineered those pickups that were reverse engineered from the real deal. So these pickups in this guitar, they are called the JC Limited single coil pickups. So these are exact replicas of those pickups. I'm sure you've got the message by now because I've said it about 5 times. But was there a need for another pickup, you know, when the Lone Stars are so good? You know, with Strats and everybody that plays Strats that's into that kind of Stevie vibe, we all kind of like have our #1 guitar, you know, that's like that's our die-hard, you know, that's the guitar that goes to the grave with us. You know, that's going to be the guitar that we want to be known for. But you also want a really great like backup Strat. And when we think about Stevie, you know, gradually towards the end, I think, you know, #1 was gradually getting superseded by his famous Strat Butter, which kind of reminds me of that one anyway. And that was a great sounding guitar as well. It sounded different in kind of, you know, it wasn't quite as brutal sounding as #1, but if anything, it was probably even more like kind of all-round Stratty kind of sound. So it gave us some flexibility to kind of have two great Stevie type sort of tones out of these pickups. Okay, so the rig today, I was using a 2-rock 100-watt classic reverb like normal, running through a 212 cab. I am using a Fryette power station just as an attenuator, just to kind of bring the level down a little bit, just so I can crank up the master on the 2-rock. pedal-wise on the floor, I thought it'd be a good idea to use the Nordvang triple gain. Only for the reason because it has a TS10, it has the blues breaker, and it also has a clon style circuit in there. And I thought that's kind of most of the overdrives that people use with kind of this type of amp. So I thought it'd be a good idea to just show you a few different tones with that anyway. All right, so I'm going to start off completely clean. I'm just playing through the 2-rock. I've got it fairly cranked, but I'm just going to work my way through a few different settings. I'm going to add in some other pedals as we go along, or different sides of the pedal, should I say. But I'll tell you when I'm going to do that so you can listen out for it. So this is just completely bypassed at the moment. Alright, so I'm just going to add in the blues breaker side of the pedal now, just to give it a little bit of extra drive. Right, now I'm going to go to the tube screamer side of the pedal. And now I'm just going to add in a little bit of the clon as well. Why not? Here we go. Back to the tube screamer. Okay, right, so we're going to start off with everything bypassed again. I'll just go through the 5-way switch a little bit and see what kind of tones we can get out of it here. Right, I'm going to add in the blues breaker side now. pickups seem really at home with that kind of tone. So let me try the TS side now. Should move this pedal a bit closer. I'm stretching right out. So here we go. Add in the clon now as well to that sound. Just before we started recording this clip, one of our sales guys, the lovely Mr. Jeff, just came in and he was like, John, what is actually the main difference between the pickups? And for me, the pickups in this guitar, the JP/JC Limiteds, they've just got a little bit more give to them, a little bit kind of more squish. So I kind of feel like if you was playing in a band that was only kind of using regular like 10 gauge strings or 11s or something like that, but in standard tuning, it would give you that Stevie vibe really, really well. I mean, it can obviously do it in E flat, which is what this guitar is in right now. I feel like the Lone Stars, the number ones, they're kind of a little bit harder work, but maybe a little bit more percussive, but they have that, you know, that big beefy kind of low end tone. They're definitely harder work, but it definitely suits E flat and the bigger strings and all that kind of stuff. So if you want to be on the safe side and just go Stevie tone in a box, then the JP/JC Limiteds do that really well, and they will work really well on a guitar even with 9s on, because they have that extra bit of muscle to them. You're still going to be able to kind of get in that ballpark. With the number ones, a little bit more work is involved, but it's totally worth it. And you can hear they're both just a great sounding Strat pickup.